Hey everyone, so we got some brand new pictures of the upcoming Transformers masterpiece MP-48 Lio Convoy, rather. In my previous video when I was talking about this guy, when the initial pictures first came out, I called him Lio Convoy, but I've since found out that it's actually pronounced Lio Convoy, like, you know, Lio, lion, so my bad. So anyway, the first one we got here is kind of similar to one of the earlier pictures. It's just basically of him looking all tall and strong and prime-like, but then when we go to the next picture, that's when we start to get into some of the really new pictures. Like here we got him doing his classic prime pointing pose. This also shows off more of the figure's articulation that he's going to have. Like if we look at his knees, you can see that his knees actually have double jointed articulation. So you'll definitely be able to pull off a wide variety of different poses here. Now in this angle, one of the things that's kind of apparent is that if you look on the arm that he's actually pointing with, you can actually see one of the Lion Mode's legs dangling from his Robot Mode's arm. That doesn't look particularly great. Hopefully there's a way to angle the lion leg so that it's more flush against the Robot Mode's arms. But if not, it's really no big deal to me. He still looks very cool. And then the next one is very interesting as well. He's actually using the Lion Mode's head and mane as kind of like a shield by the looks of it. And that looks very cool. Now, as I said in the previous video when I talked about this guy, I have never seen Beast Wars 2. I've not seen any of the cartoons or the comics. So I don't know if this is a feature that was ever used in the show or whatever, but it definitely looks very epic nonetheless. And then we also get some shots of him wielding these kind of missile launchers from his arm. I think it looks like the missile launchers are maybe coming out of parts of his Lion Mode or something, because when you look at it you can see that the missile launchers are sort of situated in these kind of yellow pieces, and obviously with the Lion Mode there's quite a lot of yellow in the claws and the mane and whatnot, so maybe that's something to do with the Lion Mode that transforms into the missile launchers in Robot Mode. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find out later on when the figure's released. Then we get some new shots of the Lion Mode. Now, with this picture in particular, when I looked at it, I kind of got a Kimba the White Lion vibe from it, just in the way he's kind of leaping through the air with a nice low angle. So anyway, he looks very cool. And if you have some stands that you can maybe use with a figure of this size, then you'll definitely be able to recreate this pose if you so choose. And there's the next picture of him looking all noble and brave and strong. And there's this to me is the most amusing picture of the lot right here. Now, do any of you remember Jurassic Park? Of course you do. I've never met anyone who doesn't remember Jurassic Park. But anyway, in Jurassic Park, there was a dinosaur called the Dilophosaurus. I think that's how you pronounce it. And in the film, it was this wee dinosaur. And at one point, it opened up its neck frills, like... And that's what this reminds me of, so that made me chuckle. And when I get this figure, he'll definitely be going into that pose quite a lot whenever he's in Lion Mode, so I'm very happy that that's a pose that you can pull off if you want, so that's very cool. And this next one, you can see here that in Lion Mode, parts of the mane can actually unfold and transform into weapons, so that's pretty epic. Never in my life have I seen anything resembling a lion do anything like that. At the top you got these kind of blasters or flamethrowers or whatever they are, and then at the bottom you got the missile launchers, so that's very impressive. I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of them. You can see he's kind of primed in what looks like an attack position, so he's all ready for action, so I definitely like the look of that. And the last picture we got is Lio Convoy in his Robot Mode with a nice kind of backdrop, and it definitely proves that this is a figure that's going to look very impressive in your collection, and he'll have a very commanding presence by the looks of it, as Optimus Prime should. Now, I don't know if this figure is supposed to be Optimus Prime or if he's supposed to be a different character altogether. I don't know, but anyway, he looks very tall, very strong, very heroic. That's definitely a vibe I get from this figure. So there we go. Those are the brand new pictures of Lio Convoy MP-48 from Takara Tomy. Like I said in my first video, I'm very excited to get this guy. He looks like a very cool figure in both modes. Even coming from me, I know nothing about Beast Wars 2. This figure still looks very impressive, very fun, very vibrant, and definitely very playable and posable and enjoyable. So I definitely very much like to get this guy and add him to my collection when he comes out. But let me know with a comment or a video response what you guys think, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy hearing my thoughts in this nerdy nerd world. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.